Good morning. YouTube, Facebook, good morning. How are you? How's everyone doing this morning? This is one of those days where there's a couple of things on my mind, and I've got to let you guys decide. It's reader's choice. What are we talking about at the table today? What are we talking about today? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning, everyone. It's a holiday. You know, I didn't remember today was a holiday. I mean, tomorrow's the holiday, but from work for me, today is the holiday. I didn't remember. I was planning on going to work today. I was planning on working. Good morning, Suli. I still am thinking of the song about the little mouse. Suri, suri, surisette. Yeah. Surisette is a mouse. And every time I hear your name, I think of Surisette. Yeah. Anyway. Good morning, Stace. Man, Stace. YouTube. But you're here. Good morning, Shay. Good morning, Shay. The YouTube is Tea Time. Look for Tea Time with Kai Moore. I'm on Facebook. But stay where you want to stay. You guys see the comments. You see the comments. You hear the comments. I read them out. Be where you want to. Do you, Stace? Shay, do you? Shay, did you get your candles yet? Suli, did you get your candles yet? They are in the mail. Your candle, it's in the mail. It is in the mail. So this morning, I have two things on my mind, two things. And so it's reader's choice, reader, like y'all reading. It is Tea Timer's choice. There we go. Thank you, Stace. It's Tea Timer's choice. So two things we can talk about. We can talk about paths, the paths we take. Or we can talk about, if I remember, what was that other thing? Oh, finding what we're looking for. So there's two songs. I mean, a song and a poem that I'm thinking about. So the song I'm thinking about is the YouTube song. I still haven't found what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. So we have that song, or we have the poem by Robert Frost. The road less traveled, road less traveled. So what are we talking about today? We're either talking about the road less traveled, or we're talking about the path. Not finding what you're looking for. Jesus, get it together, Kai. So what are we talking about? Your choice. It's not a get your cousin's day, but that's the cup I wanted to find. Okay, Suli says not finding what we're looking for. Anybody else? Suli threw it out there first. We're going to have to go with Suli's, Suli's suggestion because y'all slow. Y'all slow on the uptake. Or my feed is slow, one or the other. Who knows? Look at that. Stace talking about the past. Suli talking about the finding. So I need one more opinion, and this last opinion is going to be the tiebreaker. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Good morning, Elaine, Muzza. Good morning. What are we talking about today? I need one more person's opinion. We're either talking about the road less traveled, or we're talking about not finding what you're looking for. Which one is it? One more person. Throw it up. Where's Rose this morning? Rose must have overslept. Suli says, Shay. Yay, Shay is on YouTube with us. Yay. All right, one more. Come on, y'all. Come on. Let's get this party started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. And yeah, I got sleep last night. I feel good today. Whew. I feel good. When you wake up feeling good, but your butt still hurts from the workout you did 2 days ago. Jesus, I woke up this morning thinking, what did we do? What did we do? Not finding what we're looking for. All right. The ladies won. The ladies always know. They always know. Stace, don't worry. We could talk about the poem. No, we can't talk about both. Here come the elder at the table talking about why can't we talk about both? Why we got to pick one? Why not just do both? All right, so we're going to start off. Let's see where we go. Let's see where we go, right? Because, sometimes we go off on different roads. So maybe we'll hit both. Maybe. It depends on you. It's a conversation, not a lecture. It's a conversation. So I woke. The reason why the YouTube song was on my mind because I woke up this morning. I looked at Facebook. I get my inspiration from Facebook. I also get pissed off and irritated with all the kinds of crap on Facebook. But for these conversations, because it's supposed to be about what's going on, Facebook is the perfect place for me to just check in the morning and see, okay, where are your thoughts going today? So there's a friend of yours, actually, Mom, Ellen Sweets, who is a phenomenal writer. She writes little excerpts, little stories on Facebook, just sharing her life. And the way she used to be a journalist, so the way she writes is really really nice. I love reading her stuff. It's usually really long posts, but I love reading it. So this morning she wrote a post about YouTube song. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. And I wasn't waking up like, oh, that's what we're going to talk about today. I didn't know. But I read the story. Oh, she's written a couple of books too. I need to find out what her books are because I like the way she writes. I read her story, and it's the story of how she met someone in New Orleans when she was in her 30s. And she's an elder at the table now. I mean, she's not at the table, but she would be an elder at the table now. So she wrote the story about how she met a young man when she was in her 30s, and they hit it off, and it was like they were destined to be together, right? And he was a musician, and they spent time. They would come together on a regular basis. He would visit her, she would visit him, and then eventually another woman got in the way, and they fell apart, and she hadn't talked to him. But every time this song resonates with her because she has not met someone with whom she had the connection that she had with this gentleman. She just hasn't since that time. And they fell off, and she decided to go looking for him one day, and Googled him, found him. He had died in 2012. And I don't remember when she said she looked for him, but he had died in 2012. So it just got me to thinking about how we travel, how we have it in our mind that we need a specific something. I need this in order to do that. I need a fancy job and a big, beautiful home. And I need a yard with all the foliage cut down so that I can plant my plants in the ground instead of in buckets or planters or whatever. That I need A in order to accomplish B, C, and D. And I'm always reaching for F. Always reaching for F, but F keeps moving. The target moves, right? And you never find exactly what it is you're looking for ever. Some people do. Let me take that back. Some people do. But most of us are constantly looking for something to satisfy our soul. And I know, maybe not you, because y'all are perfect and y'all souls are already satisfied. I'm going to digress for 1 second. I used to hate the word y'all. And my grandmother would not let us say y'all. That's not a word. So at my grandmother's table, saying y'all, ooh, you all did this. But you know what? I like y'all. When I was in California, I think I stopped saying y'all. I would say you all. Oh, you all need to do this, and you all need to do that. And I probably will get back to you all. But I'm liking y'all right now. Y'all. Y''ALL. Y'all. All right. Anyway, off of that. I know. Yeah, I know. All over the place. What are we looking for? What am I looking for? Happiness, but where is that? Joy, where is that? Satisfaction with life, where is that and how is that? Someone that I can be connected to romantically, but who is that? And how is look, I will say on the romantic topic, I will say all the time, yeah, I'm looking for love. I want love, or I'm open to love. I'm open to love. Someone asked me last night in the wee hours of the morning, are you open to love? And I said, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely open to love again. But why is it when I meet someone, they never are what I'm looking for? They're never what I'm looking for. Like, you meet that person, they're into you, and you're like, and you dismiss that person. You're like, yeah, I'm still looking for love, or I'm still open to love. And it gets thrown on your table, thrown at your feet on a regular basis. Joy is thrown at your feet. There's something to be joyous about all of the time, but we're still looking for it. We're still why? What? I think it's too many cartoons, too many fairy tales. That's what it is. Elaine says, I give you permission to use y'all. Thank you, mother. Like I needed her permission. What's up with her? Eyes grown. Eyes grown. It's inside yourself. Shay says, does what you're looking for exist? Right. That's the Shay, exactly. And where did we get this idea of this thing that we're looking for? I think it's too many dang blasted fairy tales. All of these TV shows, all of these fairy tales we watched when we were kids about the perfect ending, the perfect relationship. Everything works out perfectly. C says, do you think you're attracted to the ones who don't want to love you? No. But okay, let me back up. Steve putting my business in the streets, man. No, I've been attracted to ones who want to love me, and I have not wanted to love them. I've been attracted to, but I've not felt connected to. Two totally different things. I've been attracted to someone, but not felt satisfied, fulfilled, connected. And I haven't found, yes, but there are people that I've been feel a connection with, but I'm not attracted to. Yeah, that happens. Yeah. Sully says, or they take their hat off and they're bald. Yeah. Or they take their hat off, they're not bald, but they got like 4 braids holding on. Let it go, man. Let it go. Like Elsa, let it go. Whoa, social distancing. Was that you, Steve, that posted it on your page, or Stace? It was one of the guys at the table. I think it was Steve. Let it go, like Elsa. Elaine says, when we work on ourselves, we begin to see better the ones who come to us. But you know what? I don't know about that, Mom, because we're still looking for. I had a girlfriend when she was 25 years old. She had a list of all of the must-haves, And I told her, I think I'm about 8 to 10 years older than her. I don't remember. But I told her, as you get older, that list gets shorter and shorter. Shorter and shorter. He's got to have a job. He can't smoke. He can't have kids. He's got to be 6'5". He's got to be fit. He's got to eat right. He's got to be a vegan. He's got, all of these lists, right? And by the time you get to dang near 50, you're like, okay, he's got to be a man. He has to be nice. He can quit smoking. I don't mind kids. I can help him eat right. He just has to want to eat right. I can help you with that part. I don't care what he eats as long as he's okay with what I eat. Well, I have to be attracted to him. There's got to be some sort of attraction. But you get what I'm saying. The list gets shortened and shortened and shortened and shortened. You just got to be. Look, eventually he just got to show up. Just show up and we're good. Just show up and we're good. You could be 2 feet tall, bald, fat, not eat right. Look, just show up. Okay. Don't stop knocking on my door if you're 2 feet tall, bald, and fat. That's not gonna work for me. I'm just joking, okay? It's not gonna work. It might work for a day. After that, no. Elaine says, are the things you are looking for superficial or cerebral? The problem is, I want to know. It's a good question. What I want to know is, do we really need to be looking for anything specifically? That's the question. I think there's not we can't put specificity to it. If you really think about it, everything that you're looking for, that you think you're looking for, that you can write down in a list, has been presented to you. It has been. If you evaluate, I'm not talking about just in a relationship. If you evaluate everything that has happened in your life, all things that you have done and participated in, your education, did you get the education that you want? And either formal education or not, it doesn't have to be formal. Did you get your formal education? Do you have a good job? Do you have a loving family? Have you received all of the things that you're looking for, and yet you're still looking? So it goes back to, I think, Shay's question. Does it exist? The reason I say it goes back to that is because I don't think we really know what we're looking for. I'll know it when I see it. I'll know it when I feel it. I'll know it. I have this friend who maybe one day will listen to this feed. Very good friend, like a brother to me. Love that man. Love him. And people in my life have said, why don't you date him? Because I'm not attracted to him as a romantic partner. But last night I was having a terrible dream, y'all. I was scared out of my mind. I still have nightmares at my age. Yes, I still have nightmares. And I swear I was about to go climb in the bed with my son. Scoot over in your twin size bed, man, because mommy can't sleep. I'm scared. But before doing that, I looked at the time. It was 1:30 in the morning, and my heart was racing. Good morning, Janice. We're on YouTube. Come on over to YouTube. Tea Time with Kai Moore. Come on over to YouTube. Join us there. And I picked up the phone at 1:30 in the morning, and I called my friend in California. And I felt so loved when he answered the phone. He knows me. He answered the phone. He said, what's wrong? Why did you wake up? This is what he said. Why did you wake up? And I was like, in my stupor, I just woke up terrified, rolled over, picked up the phone like, I know who I'm calling. Please, please, please don't have a girlfriend. Don't let her be over. Please, please, please answer the phone. Please don't be asleep. I didn't think he would be asleep. And he says, why did you wake up? And I said, well, how did you know I just woke up? I did just wake up. But how you know I just woke up? Maybe I haven't gone to sleep yet. And I told him, I said, after we had got the phone issues together, it wasn't my phone, Steve, just so you know, it wasn't my phone, it was his. After we got the phone issues together. And there's people in your life that if the phone starts acting up, they'll just stop calling. But it's 1:30 in the morning, and I called him, and he's like, okay, why did you just wake up? And so he kept calling back until the phone was fixed. The phone issue was fixed. I could hear him, but he couldn't hear me. And then I said, how did you know I just woke up? He says, well, I changed the question. Why are you awake? But I didn't tell him I had a nightmare. I was just like, I couldn't sleep. So we start chatting, and he doesn't go into all the, well, why can't you sleep? He just starts going into, hey, Kai, how's this? What's this? What's that? How's your health? What about this? What about that? Blah, blah, blah. Just, random talk, random conversation, random something. And I'm sitting there like this trying to stay awake, but really I'm not trying to go to sleep because I had the nightmare. I don't want to go back to the bad dream. He talked to me until I felt comfortable enough to go back to sleep. And I said, okay, I'm going to try this again. But now he's like, all right, good night. I said, okay, I'm going to try this again. But if that nightmare comes back, I'm calling you back. I was able to get back to sleep. And I woke up this morning, and I, for the first time, thought, why aren't you with that man? I'm not attracted to him that way. What are you looking for? This person will get up with you, knows you, knows you better than anybody. I'm not attracted to him like that. Go figure. What are you looking for? Not just me, you. What are you looking for? What are you waiting to happen before you realize that what you have is what you are supposed to have, is what you should have been looking for? Maybe you're looking for the wrong thing. Maybe that's what it is. You are looking for the wrong thing. You have this idea from when you were younger, or even 10 years ago. Maybe it wasn't even your childhood, but you have this idea about how your life is supposed to be, was supposed to be in the future. And it didn't end up that way, and you haven't adjusted. You haven't adjusted even though the mark has moved. You still trying to get to that same target, but you don't even realize it's not there anymore. The target has shifted. Head towards the new target. Realize that what you have right in front of you is exactly what you're supposed to have. Always talking about folks, religious folks, always talking about, well, there will be a sign. God would let me know. Yeah, he has put it in front of you over and over and over again, and you still headed off to the right, looking for something else. And I'm not just talking about romantically, okay? I had that one example, but I'm not just talking about romantically. Elaine says, are the things you're looking for? Okay, I read that already, sorry. When you have worked on yourself, read that, spaghetti will give you some scary ass nightmares. It wasn't spaghetti. You know what? I think it was, you're right. And this foods can give you some nightmares. It wasn't spaghetti. I think it was these crackers that I ate last night. You know, you eat the wrong things and you have scary dreams, for real. That's so true, Steve. Bananas, I think, too. Dreams do come true. Desires are met, but you have to be able to recognize what you really want. Shay says, wow, he sounds like a real keeper. I know, Shay, but why? Why can't I have him that way? He is a keeper. He ain't going anywhere, but not as my partner. And that's what I'm saying. Like, this is my brother. This is my soulmate brother, not lover. Go figure. Go figure. But I wouldn't give him up for anything. Anything. I don't care who comes in my life. I'm not giving that man up. And if you're jealous of him, that's your problem. I don't have a romantic attraction to him. I don't know what it is, but it's not a romantic attraction. Elaine says, sometimes you have what you're looking for, just not in the form you expected. So best friend instead of lover. Exactly. Exactly. Absolute best friend. Absolutely. Steve says, you're probably attracted to the brother hiding under the bed from your nightmare and ignoring the one who takes your nightmares away. I'm not attracted to anybody right now. For real, Steve. For real, I'm attracted to myself right now. I'm attracted to myself. I'm attracted to my tea time table. I'm attracted to everybody at my table. Not in a romantic way. That's the point, though. We have to realize, when I was modeling, I fell into modeling. I fall into a lot of stuff, right? I fell into tea time. I fell into modeling. When I was modeling, the mark kept moving. Once I get to this step, then that's going to mean that I'm doing my thing, that I'm a real model now. Okay, when I reach that, then okay, now I've modeled on TV shows. I've modeled with Oprah. I've met Kenny Rogers, not Kenny Rogers, Kenny, what's his name? Anyway, jazz musician. Is it even Kenny? Anyway, whatever his name was, I met him. I met famous models, big supermodels. I've been on the stage with supermodels. I was not the supermodel, but I've been on the stage with supermodels. I've done everything that I was supposed to do modeling. And each time once I was making six figures as a model, once I had regular, not necessarily contracts, but regular work with the major buyers, let's say, in the area. I was working on a regular basis for Macy's and Mervyn's. I had national and international TV commercials. I had all of this stuff going on. I was flying to LA in the morning, going to gigs, flying back in the afternoon, picking my kids up from school. I was living that life. And it still wasn't enough. Now what? What next? What next? When I stopped modeling and I decided that I was going to go into the work that I do now, and I'm doing this work, and I'm like, just let me get to my 6-figure income. I get to my 6-figure income. Now what? That's not enough. What's next? It's never enough. When are we going to accept what we have, be happy with what we have, and let it be enough? Stop looking for what you have not found. Recognize what is lying right in front of you. Good morning, Tanisha. Everybody else is over on YouTube. But you're welcome to stay there. I'm going to need you to get to YouTube, though, more often. Okay? I'm going to need you to do that. Elaine says, some say we live several lives, and who is your husband in one life may be your brother in another, and all the time they are your soulmate. Steve says, look at you, Kai, big pimping with the pretty lips. Thank you, Steve. Look, I don't have anything on my lips but some moisturizer. Thank you, Steve. I'm feeling good today, too. I'm feeling good today. Really good. I really felt loved this morning. I really did. And I felt like, wow, what am I looking for? And not just romantically. I just want to really emphasize that I don't mean romantically. I just mean period. When do we find satisfaction with what we have? When do we stop looking for what we thought we needed when we were 10 or 11 or 12 or 20 or 25? I mean, if you're on the feed and you're 20 or 25, okay, I'm not talking to you, okay. Yeah, but when do you recognize, Mom? So you're saying what brings you peace internally? When do we recognize that what we have is peace, that there's already peace within us, and that we don't need the fancy job, the 6-figure income? I mean, well, you need to survive. So it's nice to have a 6-figure income. If you have it, you need to, you need to survive, build wealth. You do need to do that. But don't look for your happiness there. Recognize the people who are in front of you, who give you joy, who feed your joy, not give you joy. Let me take that back. Not give you joy, but feed your joy, who pour into your cup every day. They never take from your cup. These people don't take from your cup. The people who you need in your life on a regular basis are the people who pour into your cup and who see your cup overflowing and don't think, oh, you have enough. It's never enough. It's never enough when you're pouring love into someone. You've never poured enough love. And so the people who continue to pour into your cup are the people who are permanent in your lives, right? And why not find your 100% satisfaction with those people? Look around you. Look at what you have right now. Appreciate these things that you have as blessings. What are you looking for? What have you not found? Suli, you're quiet, honey. I'm going to need you to speak up. Look, Suli, what you doing over there? Janice, speak up. Shay, where you at? Elaine says you're getting there more now than before. Recognize that you are already whole and full and complete. Shay says, I struggle with this and I find that I'm most happy when I look at my world through grateful lens. Yeah, I have to work to have gratitude. You know, it's hard to think about the gratitude part, Shay, when you're always reaching for that target that you can't really fully define. And the reason why I say you can't fully define it, because I can almost guarantee you that once you do define it, you will reach it and you still won't have that joy that you were looking for at that target. So therefore, the definition that you come up with really is not a true definition. When you design that target, if I just have that, then I'll be fine. Once you reach there and you get that, you're still not fine. You're still not fine. So you're what are you looking for? And should you be looking for it? It's not just what you're looking for. Should you be looking for it? Ah, I see you. Okay. I was just making sure you weren't sitting over there quiet, like, oh Lord, this is getting to me. I need some gardening. I need to do some more gardening too, Suli. You got me going back out to the store today after our conversation yesterday about my plants. That's what I want us to do is think about where you are today. Think about this struggle that you have. Think about this struggle that you have and recognize that maybe what you're looking for is not what you should be looking for. And how about when we talk about relationships, a lot of times our friends will say to us, well, stop looking and it will happen. Maybe in every aspect of our lives. Stop looking. Suli says, but if you're not finding something, it's usually coming from a place of lack. In my experience, as soon as I feel whole, I always get lovely surprises. Right. So stop looking outside of yourself. Thank you, Suli. Stop looking outside of yourself for this and that and A, B, C, D. Look inside. Look inside of self for every bit of satisfaction in your life. Don't let it be this great job that gives you satisfaction, because what happens when you lose that job? Don't let it be this man or this woman that gives you satisfaction, because what happens when they're no longer there? Stays all quiet in the back talking about, I got something to say, ma'am. Stay says, now on my third day of my 3-day fast, I found that I'm seeking to close the gap in my spiritual connection with our higher power, listening to what is being told to me. Steve said, what makes the dartboard target fulfilling are the circles of difficulty around it. Yeah, but Steve, that target keeps moving. It keeps moving, and we never hit the target. Imagine that somebody is holding this dartboard target and doing this to it, and you can't hit it because they keep shifting it all over the place. Keep it still. If the target was stable, stayed in the exact same space the whole time, maybe we would find what we were looking for. But have you found that what you're looking for keeps changing? Just that, like that list of must-haves. When I was a kid, I thought I needed 11 kids to be happy. I don't have 11 kids. And at this point, I don't think I could have handled 11. 11 little crumb snatchers driving me crazy. I would have handled it, but y'all know I'd be white all over at this point. We have to recognize that throwing the darts is fun, but I'm gonna be happy whether I hit the dart board or the wall or the target or one of those outer rings. Stace says you get bored with it if it stops moving. You're absolutely right, Stace. Just like you climbed in my head, like, girl, please, you can't deal with a stationary target. What's wrong with you? You're right, Steve. But that's why I'm sorry, Stace, you're right. But that's why we are not looking for whatever's at that target. We are looking for fulfillment within, and we can have fun aiming at that target that keeps shifting. Like, this is fun. Yeah, it was over here on Monday, but now over here next month it's going to be over there. That's fine. Suli, you wanted 8 kids. See, you know what happened. Suli ended up with 1. I ended up with 3. The thing about it is, I would absolutely get bored with anything that doesn't shift. Look at me. Look, I'm doing candles with my son and soap and tea time and making mugs and T-shirts and going to work every day. And I get bored, but I also get overwhelmed. But I have to. Oh, wow, Shay, you didn't want any and you ended up with 2. See, the target moved. The target moved. The thing is that because that target keeps moving, like you're saying, Stace, because that target's moving, we have to stop looking to the target for satisfaction. What are you looking for that you haven't found? Stop looking for it. Stop looking for it. Have fun, right? T says she wanted 1 and ended up with 4. See, T and Shay, T and Shay ended up with more than what they wanted, and me and Suli over here suffering. Like, why? Where are the rest of my kids? So we take on the neighbors' kids and the sisters and brothers' kids, and the looking, the finding, and losing, the losing and refining. That's what we came to do. Okay, Suli, as long as you are satisfied internally along that path, that's what I'm saying. I agree with you. We have to keep moving, let that target move, reach for another thing, as long as we're not looking for our satisfaction and fulfillment only in that target. I need to be satisfied and fulfilled, joyful, blessed, feeling blessed, understand gratitude, show gratitude. I need to have all of that inside of me first so that I can weather the storm of this shifting target, so that I am not depressed when the target yet moves again and now I got to pick up and redirect. If you know me, and hell, by the time you come to my table this much, you should know me. My target is always moving, and I'm always picking up and shifting and going on this direction. Picking up and shift. All right, it's moved. Let's move with it. All right, it's moved. Let's move with it. I've moved all over this country. I've moved jobs. I've changed professions. It keeps shifting. But am I happy with each shift? Am I happy along the way? That's what we should be looking for. Everything else should just be the fun we're having in life. But what we should be looking for, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. I'm not singing to you because that song, I can't do that. I'm not a songstress. That's Shay. Let Shay sing to you. Stop looking for. That's the point. Stop looking for what you haven't found. Have what you have found and have fun doing everything else. Stop looking for what you haven't found. It's not coming. Stop looking for it. Be satisfied. Be satisfied with the life that you have and have fun playing this game we call life. Suli says, enjoy it all. It's an adventure of self-discovery always. Elaine says, practice giving longer hugs when possible because it helps you to be more open. No, I don't want no longer hugs. Get off me. That's you, mama. We all different. Don't be hanging on me. Elaine says, when the target moves, smile and celebrate what you gained from the time you just finished. Suli says, do you know how many people don't have the courage to make the moves? You're strong. Elaine says, remember, you can't see the forest for the trees. Stop looking for the forest. Stop looking for the trees. Stop looking at the trees. That's what I'm saying, Ma. Stop looking for the forest and enjoy the trees. Find satisfaction in the trees. Or, I know what you're saying, don't let the trees distract you. Appreciate the beauty of the entire forest. I got it. Both ways that applies. My point is to be satisfied along the way. See, that song, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. That song is the song about longing for something that isn't there. And I'm saying, don't long for what isn't there. Appreciate what is there. Stop struggling. Shay, stop struggling with this idea. You are so beautiful, you have accomplished so much. You have so much love surrounding you on a regular basis. I know you have that love because I know your family. I know you have that love. You have that support. You have had such beautiful experiences in life. And yet, you're still looking for something else that you don't have. Suli, I don't know you from way back in the day, from when we was knee-high to grasshoppers. I don't know that. But I can tell from your life experiences that you have had, from what you show, Suli the Beast, out on whitewater rafting and got the multilingual son is going to educate us all. That's going to be the next world leader right there. And I got my own little king over here, but that's going to be the next world leader right there. Not afraid. Not afraid. That's what you raised in Suli, and that says a lot about you and your experiences and the love that you have had in your life and your strength. Steve, you just crazy. Stace, you crazy, Mama, but Look at what you guys have already accomplished. I'm messing with you, Steve and Stace. I love both of you. I love you, T. I love the relationship that Stace and T that you have together, that you come together at this table. Look at that. You know what, guys? I want to throw some love to Stace. I want to throw some love to Stace because, I throw love to everybody, right? But the reason why I want to specifically right now throw love to Stace is because, I met Stace through the hiking group. And Stace joined our Tea Time Talk one day. And Stace told T, you need to join this talk. Stace. Now, you know why this is important? Because this tends to be a thing women do, right? Steve, I know you're here because you're a strong brother and you've been here from day one, right? So, but notice how this table is overwhelmingly female. These types of talks, this type of self-reflection, digging into self-care, these tend to be things that are thought of as women things to do. It's not. It shouldn't be. We all should do this work. But when it gave me listen, I did not expect for Stace to publish what he said about I didn't expect it. What he said about Tea Time, I don't remember what the words were, but it was a lot of praise. I didn't expect it at all. And for him to be like, T, babe, you need to get on this. I was like, he brought T to the table. T did not bring Stace to the table. Stace brought T to the table. That's the kind of relationship you need to have. Your man who is not afraid to be digging into himself, talking about, babe, look, come to this table. We need to be in on these conversations. Even if we're just laughing at this child who's on here talking all the dang time. Let's laugh together. Let's do it together. Stace says, yes, I learned to enjoy the trip from A to B. Stop and smell the roses. Right. It's so funny when my son, the youngest one, I told you guys this before, I believe, he would stop and play with everything. He would watch the elevator go. He would play with the spiders, and I would be in a hurry. Let's go. We got to get from A to B. Let's go. Mommy's in a hurry. And he slowed me down. With the older two, I was rush, trying to prove myself. I was a young mother, young married couple. I was always trying to prove myself that I am worthy, right? That I can take care of my kids, that I can do my thing, and that these children will be brought up well. I was always trying to prove myself, right? So I was always on a mission, doing my thing, going. Didn't have time to stop with the children. No, let's go. We got places to go. This one slowed me down. Of course, I was older. This one slowed me down. And I saw it because, he came at a time where the older ones were kind of moving towards being more independent. And I saw what I had missed and what I maybe should have spent more time with. That's why grandparents are better. They know the mistakes they made with their own children, and they tend to slow down with their grandchildren sometimes. But he used to stop for everything, and I started stopping with him and appreciating the plants and the ant. Get down on the floor, get down on the ground, and look at the ants with the baby. Yeah, I don't like bugs and crawly things, but I did. I got down there and did that. Slow down, appreciate what is right in front of you. Stop looking for what you have not been able to attain. Understand what you have attained is for you and gives you what you need to have fun doing everything else. That's right, Suli. He brought tea to the table. Like, come on, babe, come on. I love it. Usually it's the woman dragging the man talking about, come on, babe, please, come on. It speaks to a lot to the connection that you and T have, Stace, and I love it. So we did not get on to the topic of the path. We'll do that another day. Stay says, I joined Tea Time to learn more about tea because she's a special kind of crazy. You know what, Stace? I was giving you love and you gonna throw it back like that for real? Made me love tea even more. She's a special kind of crazy, just like Kai, so I can empath. Okay, whatever, Stace. Elaine says hugs are symbolic of being okay, being vulnerable, thus being able to see what you have. Yeah, mama, like I said, you can hug all day long, but get off me. Some people are not huggers. Some people are not huggers. Anyway, guys, we'll talk about Robert Frost's poem another day. Because I think I want to I just want to sit with this. I was going to try to incorporate both thoughts, but really I like to take some time with this one to really sit with, and I want you to take some time. I don't want to jump to another topic, which could be a little related as well, probably very related. So maybe that's what we'll talk about tomorrow. I don't have anybody at the table tomorrow. I am going to try to see if I can get Rose to the table to talk about her journey with journey to become a vegan, because I always want to keep us on topic of healthy selves, whether it's healthy mental self or healthy physical self. I want to make sure that we are always minding our health. So I will always bring us back to that. How are we eating? How are we taking care of our physical health? Are we getting the physical health attention that we need, and are we giving it to ourselves? So I will always do that. So if we don't have Rose join us tomorrow to talk about her vegan journey, then we're going to talk about the road less traveled. That's what we'll do, one or the other. But I want to thank you guys for being here today. Thank you for joining me at my table. You know, I love having you at the table. Bring your friends. Bring your friends to the table. Let everybody join in on this love offering that we're doing. I also want to tell you that this boy is going crazy with his dang candles. You know what? I didn't think about the fact that I got smell issues when I told him he could do his candle making. Oh my God. Sometimes some of these scents that you guys, flavors, sorry, my bad. Some of these flavors, fantastic. But all of them mixed in together, he's going to have his own little studio closed off from the rest of the house, because I can't take all these smells mixed in together. The man will write about what, Steve? About what? Elaine says I will post Sunday. Oh, I thought your launch was Saturday. So yes, let's everybody remember that the launch of Dancing Out Loud, book by Elaine Robinette Moore, who is one of our tea timers. The launch will be on Sunday. She will post the link. We'll have our regular talk on Sunday, and then hopefully we can join her link. Now, hers is at 3 p.m. So you guys let me know when we post it. Let me know if you want to shift tea time to just us joining her at her thing, or if you want to still do tea time, and then we'll go to her thing, and then whoever can join her at 3 p.m. Eastern time, which would be 12 California and 2 Central. Let me know what you guys want to do, so we can either do tea time later and join her. It wouldn't necessarily be tea time then. We would just be joining her for her book launch. Or we can do tea time and then join her for her book launch. Let me know what you guys want to do. I would love for us to be able to, for everyone at the table to be able to support one of our own. That's what we're talking about doing at this table. So we got to be about it. Don't talk about it, be about it, right? So let me know what you guys want to do. Don't talk about it, be about it. If y'all know me, if you keep on talking about it and not being about it, I'm going to call you out at this table enough that you're going to be like, I don't want to come to her table no more because I'm supposed to be accountable. Yes. Don't say you're going to show up and don't show up. That's not right. Don't say you're a part of this table and then not be a part of this table. That's not right. Don't say you support everybody at this table and then not show support to everybody at this table. That's not right. Do I need to go on? Anyway. I'm gonna get off my high horse. What are you reaching for? What are you looking for? Right now, think about it today. Suli, while you're gardening. Shay, while you're going about your day today. Don't get caught up in the negativity of what you're looking for and not been able to find. Think about what you're looking for. Stop yourself and realize what you have already found. And do you still need to be looking? Maybe stop looking. You found it. You have it. Stay set. Okay, yeah, I'm not listening to you. And Stace and Steve are on their manpower thing. We're gonna let them have their moment sometimes. These men need their moment. You guys will be okay. You go ahead, have your moment. Have your moment, sirs. It's all right. Feel better. You get it out. Did you get it out yet? You got all of that off your chest? Anyway. Good morning, T. I know you've been here. I know you've been here. Shay says, I haven't been here because I had to disconnect from all social media for my mental health. Hey, Shay, we're not mad at you. We are not mad at you. Shay, you're a part of this Tea Time family. You get here when you need to be here. And when you're not here, we understand that you just can't be here at that time. But I tell you what, if I didn't see you on Facebook, or I didn't, see some of your posts checking in every now and then, we will be checking on you. Understand that. We will be reaching. If you show up every day, ask Suli. If you show up every day and then you're missing, we will be at this table like, where you at? What's going on? What you need from us at this table? What you need from us? That's all. Look, we are your family now. This is a Tea Time family. Everybody at this table is part of this family. And we are all accountable for each other. We are our brothers and sisters keepers. Yes, we are. But I'm going to go on that note. I feel good today, guys. I hope you feel good. I really feel like it's a great conversation. It's a great thing for us to be thinking about now is, what are we looking for? What do we already have? And should we still be looking? Or should we just be having fun? Stop looking for something and have fun finding whatever the hell it is you find, because you're satisfied within first. Have a wonderful, glorious day. I will see you here tomorrow. Thank you for being here today. Shay, thank you for dialing back in. Dial back in as often as you can, as often as you feel the need to dial in. Everybody at the table, anytime there's a topic that you would like to have discussed at the table, please send me a message. Please post it. Hey, let's talk about this. We will talk about it. And just because you say, let's talk about this, does not mean you have to lead the conversation. So don't think that that's what I'm asking you to do if that's not where you're comfortable. This is my table. You're not leading anything in my place. This is my piece. You don't get to lead. You can co-lead with me if you want to, but you ain't leading by your damn self at my table. I sit at the head of this damn table. Y'all know I'm on some stuff this morning. I feel good. I don't have to go to work. Rose ain't on here kicking me off, so I'm going to be here all day. I'm kidding. I'm going to go. Thank you so much. Like my YouTube. Like if you're on Facebook with me, like the Facebook. Like my YouTube. Subscribe if you have not already subscribed, and join us every day on YouTube. You can continue to join on Facebook if that's what you want to do, but more of us are over here on YouTube. So, and eventually I may figure out how to simulcast both of them, but I haven't. I'll work that out. Have a good day. I already said bye like 5 times. See y'all. Sometimes I don't want to let you go. Okay. Have a great day. I will see you here tomorrow at our regular time. Stay said, see that special kind of crazy. Yes, special kind of crazy. I'll see you here tomorrow at our regular time. Enjoy your day. Stay safe. Continue to social distance. Continue to wear your mask. Always wash your hands. Nobody should have had to tell you that. And just so you know, you're supposed to wash the front and back of your hands, just in case you didn't know that already. Why don't you hook up your wrist too? Why don't you hook it all up while you wash it? Get it all under control. Keep yourself safe and keep your family safe. And we'll see you here at the table tomorrow.